Preparing to meet. Okay, so it's setting up our meeting for custom streaming.
Meeting is now streaming live.
Hello. Let's see. Echo, are we in? Is now streaming live. Okay, I think we're good.
Hey, Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Way to go.
You know, one day at a time. So welcome to live stream number
10-minute Tuesday Toolbox Tuesday with Tammy and Todd.
You know what? It would be much cooler if we had T names.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, I think it's number 3. So
oh my gosh, 3 consistent. Yes.
I love it. We've been here 3 weeks in a row. We're coming to you a little earlier today. If you are watching us live, we're just trying out different times, seeing when's the best for people to.
Sometimes we go live. Sometimes we pretend we're going live.
You know, we are, but we're here.
Yep.
Okay, so we are here for only 10 minutes on our 10-minute Toolbox Tuesdays. So we are going to get a bunch of information in. If you're logging in today, we have videos not to send. So the title of today's webinar and where we're going to hit on is don't send that video. So I think we always push, right, to send videos, but there are some videos that you should not send.
Like nudity videos. Do not send. Right, that should be at the top and a given, but whatever. Sometimes you have to tell people.
You know, depending on the industry you're in, you know, you should probably have a shirt on, you know, all these things. So, okay, but let's go to actual videos besides this, not to send. So I did some digging around. I looked at the best videos that I have in our quick page, and the ones that just stood out as being amazing. Do not send, number 1, do not send a video that is more than 2 minutes long, typically, right?
For sure. Definitely. My old videos, oh my gosh, talk about cringy. And it wasn't until we got analytics on the quick page, like this is early days, gunslinging days of quick page. And I was learning video too. I would do 4, 5, 10 minutes. I did 10-minute videos thinking someone would watch 10 minutes of me ramble on and on. No, when we got analytics, I'm like, wait, this guy only watched like 30 seconds of my video. Like, oh, now you're recording.
Sorry. Yeah, no, they only watched 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, I know, it's painful. So, and you know, there's definitely ways to structure your video to get them to stick around for a little bit longer, but nobody's got time for anything, you know, even a video.
Yeah, I think TikTok cuts you off on like 30 seconds, right? Instagram, Reels, they all cut you off.
We're used to that time, you know, that amount of time to give to anything. Everyone's fidgety. Heck, I got 2 phones like this. I'm working both of them. I ain't got time for a video, you know?
Yeah, so don't send your long videos. I think even emails, like every form of communication that you see out there, it just keeps getting shorter and shorter. They want to know what is the main point of this, for sure. So don't send a long video. Number 2, I know how you feel about this, Chad. The first 8 seconds are so important. The first 5 seconds are so important. Do not have your first words be, hey, just
how are you doing? Or just checking in. Yeah, I know. And I did that so many, for a long time I've made all these mistakes, honestly. So if we can help, you know, if we can save one life out there, you know,
one sale, one video.
One video at a time. We're saving one video at a time. And
yeah,
just like checking in, and this is kind of sales 101 kind of thing, right? Bring value. I know that's what you're going to say next, Sarah. Bring some value or some new information. I mean, I had a mentor tell me this a long time ago. You're not following up. You should never say you're following up or checking in. You're never doing that. That's a waste of time. You're bringing some other piece of valuable information to your potential customer. That way they want to open up things they get from you because you're adding value every single time, right? Sarah, that's
goodness. Yeah. So I think you need to think about your video, like watch your video or listen to what you say. If you just watched a 30-second video of yourself and you've brought 0 value to that customer, you're like, hey, you know, just to let you know, this item's still available. They're never going to open another video from you.
No, they're not, for sure. And that's why, you know, I feel like every video should have one purpose. and then open with that hook of the video at the very beginning. So they're going to watch the next. Sarah, what do you recommend for maximum time? I mean, I know it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a detailed walkthrough of safety features, maybe that's longer. They're going to pay attention to that. But, if it's on the front end of the, the funnel, then you're probably going to want to make it a little punchy and short. What do you think, Sarah? What do you recommend?
Yeah, punchy, short. Make sure you start with, two things you like about the vehicle, or three things. Get the picture, get the car, get the house, whatever you're trying to sell, a window. You want to get that in your background. Don't send a video that has a blank wall of death.
Is this number 3? Are we still, we're on point 3?
We kind of just transitioned because I think we're on 3.
Okay, so this is
add value.
Yeah.
So don't send something without value. Don't send something too long. Don't send something with the white wall of death behind you. You're going to want something like background. Get a mannequin for,
somewhere you can buy
you
these.
Literally kill it with your backgrounds. I mean, I'm like very neutral, but you are like, I would open your video
right now. And this thing right here could fall over at any moment. In fact, it does. Sometimes it'll like hit me in the head. So
that would
my boy's supposed to make a base for it someday. We'll see. But yeah, backgrounds are important. Not this one, but just something that like represents what you do, right? Or maybe you're in in the showroom, like you can see obviously behind you, it has something to do with what you're calling about, right?
Yeah. The logo, the car, have a logo on your hat or your polo shirt on, something that they go, oh, that dealership, I just reached out to them. Oh, that's the house I love. I have somebody who has they put little gifts, they do some editing and, it just looks fun in the first 3 seconds and you want to click on it. I mean, there's tons of clickbait on social media that shows us that first image is so important to all these videos that go viral and have these clicks and things like that. So
before do we have a 1 second to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
The thumbnails really are kind of important. Of course, QuickPage adds that little GIF. So using, it's going while you're making that video, before you make the video, think about that first screen. Is this the next point you're getting to?
Yeah, keep going.
So you're going to have that 3 to 5 second little GIF, right? Maybe you write their name on a board. I think Sarah's got something like that.
Yeah, like, hello, name. It could be a piece of paper. If you have nothing around you, grab a piece of paper and put the person's name on it. Like, people love their name. I mean, I used to have a whiteboard that I swore by. I can't find my whiteboard. Who cares? Grab something and have it in that first image.
Yeah, because it makes it personalized. I mean, a video showing up in their email or their text message, it's pretty strong anyway. Them seeing that GIF is going to make you look pretty cool, I think. But if that first one has the name on there,
so
they're going to know that that's custom and not just some video you're sharing from a generic, place or maybe somewhere else online. They're going to know that that's to them. And
they love it.
Yes. I mean,
so huge. Don't send a video with the white wall of death behind you. Don't send a negative message. Our vibe, what we're trying to get across, sometimes you have to get across difficult stuff. Like, you want that person to leave with a feeling. You need to know what feeling you want to give that person, and you need to put that out there. What do you think?
Yes, no, for sure. And I think most of us, especially me, I've got that, what do they call it? Resting bitch face. I always look upset. Sarah, I always love how you smile while your face is like a permanent smile, which is super attractive. Like, people want to have a good time. They don't want any bad news. And you just have to pay attention to yourself. And with all of these little tweaks of videos, I feel at the same time, just get started and don't let any of this hold you up and where you have to check all these boxes to get going. You should definitely just get going. But over time, maybe when you feel a little bit more confident, start looking back at your videos and try to watch your videos and from your customer's side, and see how you feel. Does it look like you're kind of moping around? You're not really excited about what you're talking about? Because that's important. And it comes across in video.
Maybe get an energy drink or something before.
Something I just did.
Right? I know Chad always has an energy drink.
I'm embarrassed because I used to make fun of him, but look at me. You know,
Look
it's
at you.
better.
I won't tell anyone. It's, you know,
Better than, you know, the alternative like crack cocaine or something like that. So
this is probably our most interesting webinar we've ever had. We've talked about nudity. We've talked about crack. We've talked about resting bitch
these are
face.
all things I brought up, Sarah.
Okay, last thought. We have one more minute.
Right.
Don't send a video without some kind of call to action at the end. You need
Oh,
to
a
like
CTA.
don't
We call
a
it
CTA. Some people don't know what a CTA is
I
though.
know. I know that's why I said it. But yes, exactly. Like, what do you want them to do? They've got to, you know, this is once, you know, again, sales 101, call to action should be on. And not too many think while we're at it, call to action. If you have more than one call to action, that's going to throw them off too. Eliminate all of the decision making on their side and you tell them exactly what you want them to do. Right. So for me with Quick Page, you can put more than one piece of information on the page. So if you are sending a video, maybe do 1 point per video. And on that first one, you can have it to be the call to action to watch those other things or whatever that you want them to do. Maybe you could have 2 calls to action, watch the videos there. Let me know if you have any questions, you know, schedule on my calendar down below for the next, you know, for whatever.
Hey, check out below, right?
Yeah. Check this out, you know.
Do you know a call to action button that has a video attached to it is 380% more likely to get followed through or clicked on?
Really? Wow. No, I
Like
did not.
380% higher. So anyway, if you're thinking like, will this actually work with a video? You send them a regular email with a call to action.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, the video is a shortcut anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like it's the lazy way. Whenever someone says like, yeah, I don't have time for, I'm like, dude, this is the easy way. This is the shortcut. You should definitely be using video if you want an easy way the easiest way to make more money. Anyway, I know we're getting off track here, and I think we're what?
Done. I think we're done.
Okay,
10
perfect.
minutes.
All right.
We've sent a lot of things not to send. So if you think about it the other way, we've said a lot of things that you should send in retrospect.
That's true. Good point.
Okay. I hope you all have a great day and we'll see you next week on Toolbox Tuesday. Bye.